Outdoor relief. The Imperial Garrison hereby announces that every week the villagers poor may come to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. Looking to borrow a plow. Hey lads, there any among you can lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in my field so hard it bent halfways. And may a friend take me. May a fiend take me if I know how to fix it or plow my field without it. Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under the cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Kaedweni by birth, but said King Hanselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter, present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry, with thin hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrines, drainage system, and probably thus reek like an old boar. Characteristics marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day, like many others. You'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our father have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with sword, and willing to venture out for me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I am not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it's a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for the raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I made camp there. Good folk, I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough on his own. But perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Points of interest. There is much There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue a notice board, markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potential interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold.
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself the morning.
What do you say now? Don't do that.
What do you want?
Chetty,
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty.
Chetty's my best mate.
May the sun shine upon you.
Got a lovely friend today. Huh? What? Huh? My dad had a sword once too.
My dad saw once too, eh? Oh, nice, nice.
Gods preserve ye. Gods preserve ye.
Alright.
Greetings. Good woman.
Best be
This is
gone
the road to
from
visit.
here. Be a Graven, you like. Have you not heard about Griffin?
Mr. What? He's now a prick.
One, two, three. The old witch sees thee.
Just walking in people's houses and looting. Why not?
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why do you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe the ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Let's talk about my reward.
I feel for you, but this is my job. So let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Haggling. To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If you offer too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed. Push too hard and he or she will break off negotiations. Base rate is 20. We'll double it. No, we can't. We can't. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty poor. So let's just cram another 2 coins out of him then. Or 5.
That settles it then.
I'll help you.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Okay, that was pretty good, I would say. Let's see. So, I wanna Change quests. Secondary mission in action, collect them. Find the spirit that haunts the well. Okay, now we got... how did we call horse? Oh, there we go. Hello, horse.
That's it, Roach. Run, Roach.
Yes. Okay, so we're going for the well. Let's see what we can do here. What was that? Points of interest.
The infamous well. A noon wraith. Wonder what it's doing here. Whoa, got too close. Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Fleeing the battlefield. If a fight proves too difficult, you can flee and live to fight another day. Hold left to run during a combat. Bestiary. It said something about the bestiary. There we go, bestiary. Griffins. Ghouls. Let's see here. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon wraiths. Okay, on particular searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirit of young women and girls who've died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain and of anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of insane emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quick as possible. So we're looking at an item. Vulnerable against... Let's check that out. Moon Dust Bomb. Spectre Oil. Jordan Signs. Okay, let's check the Jordan Sign.
This place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Let's see here. Jordan sign. Can we save? I forgot to save. Oh, come on. Save game. Oh, okay. Should have done it before then. Fast attack, silver sword. Cast sign, right trigger. And we were doing the Jordan already.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Okay, so that was good. Inventory. Let's check on foods here. Let's just eat something. Let's eat that. Did we eat it or what happened? There we go. You think it's... Ah, there we go. Old goat. We're getting a bunch of hides here. Beer fat, deer hide, saltpeter. Seems like ingredients mostly. Loot. Black magic doll. Yellow diary.
Journal might be useful.
So how do we read it? Right. Trigger. Books and scrolls. Use left to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to the book panel in the glossary. It happened. It's happened. Jolker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court at Visima. Listed all the harm he's done us, how he killed Johan for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk and with nary a thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we've finally got that what we begged Melitile for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own at last. We can live as freemen. The first day of our freedom, house not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble, but when we haven't ploughs nor hoes, and that we owe, return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. I'll always be there. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. Then say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention on moving 1 inch from here. What's this? Miraculous guide to Gwent. Okay.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Bloodstains. Animals fed on his body, visible, picked his skeleton clean. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Let's see here, nothing more to loot.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Huh.
Another print by the well.
Another print.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Oh, great. Have to jump down there.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
That's just great. Great, great, great. Jump. Wow. This is the biggest well I've ever seen. It's usually just a hole, like drilled or dug into the ground. It's not cavern. Can I save now, maybe? Saves created with this version of the game will be incompatible with previous games versions. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. Yes, manual save, good. Hold X to dive, B to swim towards the surface. Oh, here we go. Take. Found the bracelet. Alright, how the hell do we get up now, though? We climb out somewhere? Maybe? Somewhere to clear the cave. I don't see a way. Maybe climb these? Why can't I get out of the water? I should be able to get out of the... Aha, I had to press B.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Better do it. This is probably gonna be a secondary battle. I should call my horse and see if it comes down here. All right. Swim swiftly. There we go. So where are we going? Jumping down that well was not the safest idea. No plan how to get out. Like, yeah, on the hopes that there will be like underground
Need to prepare
caverns.
for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Wraith oil. Okay. That means we need to save again. Saved. So we could alchemy, wraith oil. How do we do wraith oil? Oils. To create an item you need the right ingredients. Here you can find the description of the item you created. Items can be created by dividing into categories. Select formula. Okay. Oils. Spectre oil. All part. We got it. Problem is, I need to use the restroom one more time. Alright, let's see here. We had items. Alchemy. Come on, what's happening here? Plus 10% attack power versus specters. What is this? Necro. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Come on, horsey. I got stuff to do. Womp.
Whoa there, Roach.
Okay, dismount. So what are we doing here? We're gonna burn the corpse.
And the bracelet. Igni.